Coming up...
The whole reason she went up was because she thought she would be safe.
The girls' secret voting alliance is finally exposed.
There was an agreement that girls would not vote girls.
So what happened?
Then...
This week, you are competing as two teams. It's going to be boys versus girls.
It's the battle of the sexes in an epic contest.
We could be in trouble here.
Of mind.
He's entered the gates of hell.
Muscle.
I don't know how much more I've got of this.
And endurance.
So, what do you think, honestly?
I was sitting on the lounge with the red team, wondering what was going to happen with elimination. So many scenarios have gone through my head. I really have no idea about this one. It's incredibly important that Alex comes back. To have only 2 members left in the black team, it wouldn't be long before we'd be eliminated. I think maybe Brenda, but...
We'll go.
Yeah.
I'm extremely confident that Brenda's going to walk back through that door.
I think she really believed in the white girls too, that they would, keep her in. So.
Support her.
Yeah.
I just think I might have a better chance with some alliances than the other stronger members of my team.
We spoke to the white team last week. We promised them we'd never vote a white team member, and they, in turn, promised us they'd never vote a red team member.
Oh, look out.
Hello.
When the white team and the blue team walked in, I was just trying to get eye contact with the white team, and none of them made eye contact with us.
The white team didn't look at us, so I knew that it didn't go well. I knew straight away.
The relief when I saw Alex come around the corner was immense. I nearly jumped through the roof. It was so good to see him back again.
It was fantastic.
Hard work pays off, mate, you said.
Oh, I was just had tears in my eyes.
Margie just seems to be stewing. There was this anger in her eyes.
So what happened?
Brenda got sent home. Yeah. I didn't get a chance to vote because there was 4 votes for Brenda and 2 votes for Alex.
I couldn't vote for Brenda, just I'm really close to Brenda, so, and I'm close to Alex as well, and he's an awesome bloke, but yeah, unfortunately I had to vote for Alex.
It was extremely hard, but at the end of the day, I couldn't vote for Brenda, so my vote was for Alex.
It was really very difficult for me to cast a vote, and I went with my heart. I couldn't write Alex's name down because he inspires me, so I'm very sorry to say that I wrote Brenda's name down.
Brenda, unfortunately, this does mean that you have been eliminated from the competition.
She was very eloquent in her departure, and I want to apologise to you girls for casting my vote to Brenda.
For Beck to eliminate Brenda, yeah, it was a bit of a shock. We had an agreement when the white team were up for elimination that we wouldn't vote out a girl. And it happened to be Michelle that week.
Really don't want to have to make this vote.
And the red team were actually quite close with Shane. That was like a really hard, tough decision. And we just thought that possibly the white team would just reciprocate that this time.
I think Brenda had a lot of trust in you girls. I had a lot of trust in you girls. That's the way the cookie crumbles. The whole reason that she went up was because she thought she would be safe, because she thought that the girls would have her back. And As planned, because remember we had that discussion? We discussed to keep the girls in, because the girls, you know, we need that.
Yep. There was an agreement. I mean, we discussed it that, you know, girls would not vote girls. I just couldn't write Alex's name down. It wouldn't be right, you know?
I think that Beck is playing the game pretty hard.
It was clear for me. Never vote a girl out.
Yeah.
I think that she is looking towards the future, not so much as a team game, as a game of individuals, and I think she's trying to set up alliances.
Nah, it's obviously not girls for girls.
I'm so sorry, girl. I really am.
So Brenda's gone?
Yep.
Wow. I'm gutted that Brenda is gone. Like, Brenda was just starting to turn a corner with her training. She was just starting to get into it and really understand that she doesn't need to cry in a training session. Who else was up from the black team?
Black team. You?
Alex.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
We had a pact, 3 boys, who would have the lowest percentage would put themselves up.
Regardless.
Regardless.
So the lowest percentage in our team?
With me. And I offered myself to go up because that's the right thing to do. But Brenda and Margie had a discussion and Brenda thought that, you know, she could possibly, with her friendship with the white team, sort of be able to get through better than me.
She thought she would be safe.
Yeah.
She thought she would be the only one of us who would be safe.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm now down to 3 red teammates. But they're 3 strong women and they've got each other's backs. So bring on this week.
At elimination, we found out that the game was just about to be turned on its head. So we're heading to the weigh-in room to find out exactly what's going on.
The weigh-in room never ever brings happiness to me. It brings fear. I'm nervous. You know, I feel very vulnerable. I'm thinking, oh my God, not another weigh-in, surely, not a surprise weigh-in.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Hayley.
How you all going?
Good.
Good.
Yeah, we're okay.
Don't worry, this isn't a surprise weigh-in. We've got something else in store for you.
Oh no, what's happening? I have no idea.
Camp Biggest Loser has been your home now for 3 weeks. By now, you know exactly what The Biggest Loser is all about. And you should all know by now that you should always expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
We know that.
As I told you at elimination, the game was going to be turned on its head. And guess what? It starts now. Quick question. You're all pretty comfortable in your 14s, aren't you? Well, I wouldn't want you to get too complacent. This week, you are competing as 2 teams. It's going to be boys versus girls. A battle of the sexes. So, let's split you into your teams. Girls over here, boys over there.
Come on over, ladies.
I'm not sure how I feel about going into a team with the red girls because there is still quite a bit of tension, particularly with Margie towards myself at the moment.
There's one person in the white team that, you know, I don't particularly want to work with.
For the next week, you'll train as 2 teams You'll compete as 2 teams and you'll even weigh in as 2 teams. One team will be above the yellow line and the other team will fall below the yellow line and face elimination. Luke, you're looking pretty confident about this whole thing.
I'm loving it. I've almost got my footy side back together. Bet's run on the field against some netballers, so I'm real confident.
Hayley, I played women's rugby union, I can tell you. Women's union, women's league, we always kick butt. So, boys, go watch it.
It's going to be very interesting. Testosterone against estrogen. Bring it on.
Let the battle of the sexes begin. Best of luck for this whole week, you guys.
Thank you, Hayley.
I've got a mouth on me and I'm willing to get up there and prove it. So I think the girls better bring their best game to every challenge.
It's all fun and games, but he's in for a rude shock.
Next on The Biggest Loser.
Ryan, you're now holding double the weight that Margie is.
Ryan has to man up for the boys' team.
He's just like entered the gates of hell.
And later, Michelle challenges Luke to put his money where his mouth is.
1.5 minutes. This is it. I have to go for it.
Come in, guys. We've just found out it's girls versus boys week. Michelle and I have to bring our team together, leave all the bitchiness behind, and really give the boys a run for their money.
We've been competing against each other, and it's natural when you're competing against each other, it's game on. We need to shut that down for this week. It's got to stop. We come together as one, and it's just absolutely balls to the wall until that weigh-in, because I am not having those boys beat us.
The boys are not beating us. And hold that thought. Pink headbands, girls. Compulsory! Compulsory!
I want to see you in that, Margie.
Well, you've looked at the red team. We're not exactly pink girls. But for the sake of the team, we will be pink girls this week.
They look good.
We wanted the red and white team to fight for the same cause. And hey, you put red and white together and you get pink. So, pink it is.
Come on, pink team.
First training session was split up into 2 groups, and I was with Tiffany, with Lydia and Casey.
Strong warrior cry, commitment to the session.
So I couldn't wait for Lydia to experience working with Tiffany, because if, you know, she thinks that we're ninjas and we just go hiya, hiya.
1, 2, 3, hiya! Louder, ready? 1, 2, 3, hiya!
Go,
Tiffany! Strong stand. A little bit.
I think it might be a bit of a shock for her.
7, 8, 9, 10, get down, get down, get down. Don't be last to be up.
I found it a little bit hard to actually shout the little, you know, ayahs and little hee-haws and that sort of stuff.
1, ha! You will not be beaten!
I understand that's her training technique and I'm willing to be open-minded about it.
Brace yourselves.
Can I do 11 5?
12 it is, Beck. 12 it is, my friend. Margie's doing 12 and a half. She's heavier than you. Ready, go.
Michelle has a no-nonsense approach, so there's no, there's no can't. It's just suck it up and do it. So I think that's a little bit different for Beck.
1 minute. If any of you jump, we do it again. Just keep that in mind.
I've never ran fast for a minute, so trying to do that for the first time in my life is really difficult.
Get back on that treadmill, Beck. Get back on. Good girl. Good choice. Good choice. Hands off. Every time Beck stopped, it meant that everyone had to reset their watches and go for another minute. We're going again. 1 minute, non-stop.
The only thing that's going through my mind is that I need to hold on for dear life or I'm going to fly off the back of this treadmill.
1 breaks, we all do it again.
I'm trying.
15 seconds in, focus. Focus, hands off.
I can't.
Focus, Beck. No, there's no I can't. You're doing it, you're doing it. I can. I can. I can run. I can run. I can do it. Get off the treadmill, Beck.
What happened?
Stop.
It was a little bit frustrating when Beck was doing that.
Beck, we're going to try that again.
Sorry.
It's all right. We'll do it again. We're going to get this minute out.
I was in a lot of pain, and Lise was in a lot of pain, and Selena was in a lot of pain. And at that stage, I kind of started stressing.
1 minute. Find your focus and do it. Go. Otherwise, we go again.
Beck needs to give 100%. Just suck it up and just do it.
10 seconds. Come on.
Every woman in this team is relying on each other. Can't have any weak or loose links.
3, 2, jump. Done. Good. Good.
So Beck had to really suck it up, and she did. You girls look shattered. There was some real fire in there. Beck, very nice training, my friends. I think if you can take the fire I saw and we saw in that training session into your challenges, then those boys better watch out.
They'll be that and more, Mish.
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
This is the beginning, day one.
Yesterday, Hayley shook up the game by splitting us into 2 teams. Battle of the sexes, boys versus the girls.
This is our week to prove that, you know, as girls, we are stronger than the boys, so we need to do everything we can, and I think this competition is, you know, the key.
So today we head over to the contest, and it's something we need to win. We're carrying so many injuries that if we don't get the upper hand here, we're in trouble.
Hi everyone.
Hi, Hayley.
Welcome to a very special contest, a battle of the sexes. And today's contest is going to test you over 3 disciplines: strength, endurance, and speed in a best of 3 rounds. Each team must nominate a champion to compete in each round. The team to win 2 rounds will be the winners of today's contest. As you all know, the winner gets to go on the walk. And the walk could be the reason that your team stays above or drops below the yellow line at weigh-in.
So last time the contest was held, it resulted in Selena returning to the game. So that really is proof of how much the game can be changed and how massive the power is of the walk.
Because there's so much pride on the line, I thought I'd bring in your cheer squad.
Knowing that they're going to have our backs and they push us harder than we ever think that we can do. So, you know, that was just sort of a boost for us, having the trainers there.
Okay, guys, the first round is strength. Girls, who'll be your champion for strength?
Hayley, that will be me.
Okay, Margie. And boys, who'll be your champion?
Hayley, I will be the champion of strength.
Margie and Ryan, you're going to need someone to answer questions for you. Okay, Margie, who's going to be answering the questions for you?
Oh, look, who else but our old mate here, Lydia.
Woo. And boys, Ryan, who's going to be answering the questions for you?
I'm going to trust Hamish to answer my questions, Hayley.
Great. This is how the round will work. Champions, you'll start by holding a 20-kilogram weight bar on your shoulders. I'll ask a series of questions to your assistants. If they get the question right, the bar stays light. For every wrong answer that your assistant gets, 5 kilos goes on.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all
pressure?
good. No. It's all good.
If you drop the bar, you're out, and the last champion standing will win. Well, let's get round 1 started. Guys?
I'm feeling really nervous about the boys getting one up on us at this point in the game, but I know that if we beat them, psychologically it's really going to damage them for the rest of the week.
Okay, trainers, please help your contestants with their weight bars.
The bar itself weighs 20 kilos. It was so uncomfortable to hold without any weights on it, let alone when the weights go on.
Hoping that Ryan can play the mental game with the strength. He's a strong person, but it's his mind that's a little bit weak. That's what he's got to overcome.
Okay, Okay, we ready? Hamish and Lydia, question 1. Which of the following has the most calories? A, 30 grams of feta, B, 30 grams of cheddar, or C, 30 grams of camembert? Please show your answers. The answer is B, cheddar. Cheddar has 120 calories, feta has 100, camembert has 90. Trainers, please place 5 kilos on your contestant's weight bar.
I sort of thought, how hard can this be? When we got the first one wrong, I was like, I'm in trouble.
Question 2. How many teaspoons of sugar are found in a 375ml can of cola? A, 10 teaspoons, B, 12 teaspoons, or C, 6 teaspoons? Please show me your answers. The answer is A, 10 teaspoons of sugar. Commando and Shannon, please place another 5 kilos on Ryan. Question 3. How many kilometres in a marathon? A, 36, B, 40, C, 42. Please show me your answer. The answer is C, 42. Commando and Shannon, please place another 5 kilos onto Ryan's bar.
Hamish kept getting the questions wrong. The weights went on Ryan's back, and I'm thinking, hey, we could be in trouble here.
Margie, you're now holding 5 kilos of weight. Ryan, you're holding 15. Question 4. How many kilojoules in 1 calorie? A, 2.4, B, 4.2, C, 4.4. Congratulations, Hamish. The answer is B, 4.2. Michelle and Tiff, please add 5 kilos to Margie's weight bar. Question 5. Which of these breakfast items has the lowest sugar content? A, cornflakes, B, Wheat Bix, C, muesli. Please show me your answers. Congratulations, Lydia. The answer is B, Wheat Bix.
I know that the boys are eating Wheat Bix in the house, and if Shannon's got them eating Wheat Bix, it must be the lowest calorie breakfast cereal.
Ryan, you're now holding double the weight that Margie is.
The strength battle is a mental battle. As long as you can keep your mind clear and ignore the pain, you'll be able to last a while during this challenge.
Question 6. Out of these items, which has the least amount of calories? A, an apple, B, an orange, C, a pear. Please show me your answers. Congratulations, Lydia. The answer is A, an apple. Boys, please add 5 kilos to Ryan's weight bar. Question 7. How many calories in 1 medium boiled egg? A, around 50 calories, B, around 60 calories, or C, around 70 calories? Please show me your answers. Congratulations, Lydia. The answer is C.
Well, Hamish gets it wrong again, another 5 kilos. Ryan is now 30 kilos to my 10. And yeah, he's just like entered the gates of hell. It's pain.
Ryan, you're now holding 3 times as much as Margie.
I'm just trying to focus, trying to keep my head clear and ignore the pain. I'm praying that Lydia starts getting some questions wrong, because I'm pretty sure I can hold a little bit more than Margie, but she's going to have to start picking up the weight quickly.
Question 8. Which has more fibre content? A, rye bread, B, multigrain bread, or C, brown bread? Please show me your answers. Congratulations, Hamish. The answer is A, rye bread.
Hamish gets a question correct, it's relief. It's like, thank you, Hamish. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Margie, you now have 15 kilos on your weight bar. Ryan, you have 30. Which has the most calories in it? A, 100 grams of chicken mince, B, 100 grams of pork mince, or C, 100 grams of turkey mince? Congratulations, Lydia. The answer is B, pork mince.
It was kind of amusing seeing the weight pile up on the bar. I was kind of giggling to myself, knowing that I'm definitely going to get a hiding from Ryan after this. I just knew I just had to keep trying.
Walk in the park, mate.
Question 10. Is it true or false that there are more calories in a teaspoon of honey than a teaspoon of sugar? Congratulations, Hamish. The answer is true. There are 20 calories in a teaspoon of honey and 15 calories in a teaspoon of sugar. Question 11. Which fruit has the highest vitamin C content? A, guava, B, strawberries, C, grapefruit. Congratulations, Lydia. The answer is A, guava. Ryan, you're now holding double the weight of Margie at 40 kilos. Margie, you've got 20.
I was sure that I couldn't go on because I couldn't feel my arms, and that part of my neck has gone to sleep.
Question 12. True or false? Nuts help lower your cholesterol. Is that true or false? Nuts help lower your cholesterol. True or false? Please show me your answers. You're both wrong. The answer is true, they do. Trainers, please place 5 kilos on your contestant's weight bar.
No, Shannon. Shannon, take it. Sure.
Trainers, please place 5 kilos on your contestant's weight bar.
Hamish got another question wrong, and I just knew I couldn't take 5 more kilos. No, Shannon. Shannon, take it. Take it.
Sure?
Yep.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Congratulations, Margie, you're the winner.
Oh my God, it was fantastic when Margie won. It was great. Round 1 to the girls.
We were all in shock because I honestly thought it would go for a bit longer. He just gave up so early in the game. He could have given a lot more.
Ryan giving up at 40 kilos was disappointing, to say the least. We all thought he was capable of more.
I was so disappointed that the biggest man we've ever had at Camp Biggest Loser couldn't hold more weight than that.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Without a doubt, Ryan's mind betrayed him today and he let the entire team down.
Well, congratulations, girls. That's 1 round to you. Well done. Round 2 will be a test of speed. Okay, girls, who'll be your champion for speed?
I'll be the champion of speed.
And boys, who'll be your champion for speed?
Hey, that'll be me. I was picked for speed due to my latest achievements running 20 Ks on the treadmill.
The first time anyone's ever done it. In week 3, it's taken me to week 6 before for someone to crank the treadmill at 20. First time ever. 2 time!
So I did think we had a bit of an upper hand.
Luke was very, very cocky, and if it's on a treadmill, Luke is going to push Michelle for all she's got.
Guys, it's a simple bike race.
I hate spin bikes. I don't feel at home on a spin bike, I feel at home on a treadmill.
The first champion to cover 10 kilometres will win the round.
Easy.
Michelle, are you good on the bike?
Well, I've sprained my ankle, so the only thing I've been able to do for the past 2 weeks is the speed bike.
So you've had a bit of training?
A little bit, but I'm not being cocky, I'm just saying.
Luke, you're looking a little nervous?
Well, I've had the mouth from day dot, so I better back it up with some action, I think.
Well, Michelle and Luke, let's get round 2 started. Please step forward.
There's a huge amount of pressure on me. I mean, if I lose this, that's it. The girls win the contest.
You know, I was nervous. I was very nervous because the last competition I went up against him.
Doing well, 3 minutes, and now Michelle's out. Nice go.
And I just looked at Luke and I think he thought that he may have had this race.
Okay, guys, like I said, the first person to 10 kilometres wins. On your marks, set, go.
At the start, I went hell for leather. I was flat out of the blocks.
That's it, that's better there, like a piston. So abs tight and just legs like a piston. Boom, boom, boom.
The strategy of the game was to keep my face relaxed, my shoulders relaxed, put all the effort into my legs and make out they were piston in an engine.
Up here, you're not going to be able to maintain that, mate. Go back to 130 and just maintain it. That's it.
Perfect, Michelle. Half a kilometre.
So doing the spin bike and having to do 10 kilometres, you know, can be overwhelming because it's such a big number.
That's it. Perfect circles, Mish, under the hips.
It's just as much a mental game as it is a physical game, and yeah, I think I was just trying to just stay in the zone, keep my head down and not focus on Luke at all.
Keep going.
1K. We passed the first kilometre and Luke was looking strong. But next thing you know, Tiff's hand went up.
1 kilometre.
Michelle was right on his heels. This was shaping up to be a battle royal. Round 2 was a simple test of speed endurance. 1K, 2 spin bikes, head to head.
1 kilometre.
The contestant that covered 10 kilometres first is the winner.
Mish, you look strong, my friend. You are flying.
Don't go nuts to stay in that zone, mate. You just got to grind it down. Chicks are tough like that.
We were coming up to the second kilometre and I could see Shannon about to raise his hand, and just as he raised his hand, Tiff raised hers at exactly the same time.
2Ks.
But we were sitting on the same pace, so it was all in. Everything was on the line here.
Keep it up, guys, you're doing well.
Luke just stayed focusing straight ahead. Michelle, she put her head down and her legs, they were a blur.
That is fast pedaling, girl. That is really good.
Nearly at 3Ks. Now push for me. 10 seconds. No. To keep Michelle motivated, I kept breaking it down into intervals. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good girl. Good girl. Nearly at 3. Push, push, push. Get me to 3Ks. Get me to 3Ks.
It's a battle grind. It's a 10K-er. You just grind. That's it. So Commando said the same thing. Stay there.
Go, 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 go. 3K. You're in the lead now. Let's keep it.
Michelle's now in the lead, and I'm thinking to myself, holy moly, goosebumps. I have goosebumps. And she's just getting faster and faster.
Side, belly button in, keep breathing. Come on, there's 7 Ks to go. Still a long way, let's keep digging deep, Luke.
It's great. I still just want you to grind at the moment. I just want that exactly there. Attaboy, it's good. Still in the comfort zone, mate. That's great.
Go, 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 go. 4K. Almost halfway there, Michelle.
Time for... Hey, get going, Luke. Only temporary, Luke. Let's go.
You're doing very well. Come on, Michelle. Doing very
At that point, I didn't care if I didn't win, just to know that I was in front of him for once, you know, it was a good feeling.
It's a power up for grabs, you guys.
Michelle, you look so strong. You are all over this.
Good girl. Give me 10 of your best seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 100 metres and we're halfway there.
Go, 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 go,
Tight 5Ks!
Halfway I had more to give. I was still ready to power on. I was sitting on about 130 RPM. I knew I could sit on about 150.
Good boy, keep it going, keep it going. Above 130 now, the whole time we're taking it in hard now. You've got 200 metres to make up, go.
So I still had something left in the tank and I knew I'd need it right towards the end.
Power through, don't put your hands up. Power through, power through, power through, power through. And 7! Okay. 3Ks is nothing for you, Michelle. That's 2 minutes of work.
We'll put up 50 in a minute there. Attaboy.
At 7 kilometres, I actually started increasing the speed so I could start closing the deficit. Thought I had it. I thought surely she's got to tire out soon. I've got a good rhythm up and I should be able to blitz that 200 metres in no time.
That's it, that's it, that's it. Keep pushing, keep pushing.
They were flying. I mean, I looked at Michelle, I thought, hey, she's Olympic sport stuff. Like, that's how fast they were going.
Right.
That's it, that's it, that's it.
Now speed up, speed up.
Every now and then I'd catch a glimpse of her on the bike. I could see that she was breathing quite heavy. She was puffing and she'd start slowing down any moment now and I'd be able to overtake her again.
Go, let's go. Push for me, push, push, push. Good girl. Yes. 8 kilometres.
That's it. You're only 100 behind now. Come on, got 2 Ks to catch it. Come on, let's go.
My whole team were just screaming, you know, just giving me support. But, you know, at the same time, I was like, shush, I need to concentrate. I had my head down just so I could just focus on the one spot and not think about the pain. And, you know, my legs were starting to get sore. My back was hurting. And then there's the arms, because, you know, you're so tense, you're just gripping onto the handlebars. And, you know, there were moments where I really wanted to give up.
Power through, don't put your hands up. Power through, power through, power through.
I was just, you know, sticking on a spot and just think about home and all that.
Come on, make your mum and dad proud right now. Let's go.
I can't let them down. You know, they're believing and supporting in me so much.
You're going well. Yep, yep, yep.
You can see the finish line. You can smell the finish line. It's there, dude. Come on.
This is it. I have to go for it.
Switch off the pain. You've got to take yourself somewhere else. Relax and take yourself somewhere else.
I just threw all caution to the wind and pumped my legs as hard as I could.
1.5. 1.5. Don't do that. Take it easy. Just push the
Push, push. Get it to 9. Get it to 9. Come on.
You know, we were all screaming at Michelle just to keep going.
You're a warrior. Come on. You are a warrior.
But then Luke picked up his pace. We didn't know if Michelle had enough left to push that little bit further.
I was sweating, I was in so much pain, and, you know, my head just was just yelling at me, you have to stop, you have to stop. I knew that this was the most important kilometre of my life.
Luke was catching already and he put in a massive effort. He got up to 170 cycles a minute, which is a phenomenal speed, and he was catching it.
She's just gone up the next level. She is taking this all the way. You know, she is looking strong.
When I'd realised that I'd won, I was just overwhelmed that I had finally won something for myself and for my team. Like, that's just the best feeling in the world. You know, and I'll carry that with me for the rest of my life, that I could cycle 10 Ks and I bet a boy. So for me, it was a really proud moment.
Fantastic, Michelle. So much respect for you, mate. So much respect. She did so well, and she beat. And this is the thing, she beat the strongest person in the house.
It's mixed emotions. You've got pride for someone like that that's making a difference in their life, but also you've been defeated.
Oh my God.
But I'm happy because I've given it 100%, and that's all I could do for my team. But it wasn't enough against Michelle, the little powerhouse, the new powerhouse of the competition.
Girls, that's round 2 to you, which means you are the winners of today's contest. Great job.
It's 2-0. Don't need to go to the third round. And now, unfortunately, the boys' fate is resting on the girls' shoulders, and they get to go on the walk.
Girls, you now have to choose one person who'll be going on the walk. I'll give you a moment. Girls, who'll be facing the walk?
That's me, Hayley.
And how did you come to that decision?
They all seem 100% unanimous in wanting to send me, so I'm happy to have that faith and go.
Well, boys, your fate now lies in the hands of the girls. And now you're going to have to work extra hard to be above that yellow line at weigh-in.
I know that the decision that's going to be made will affect us, and affect us dramatically.
OK, Liddy, it's now time for you to say goodbye to your team. And everyone, I'll see you all soon.
All right, thank you.